Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Christmas. I am here with a haul just based purely on frames, framed art with a little bit of 70s, 90s. So, to start off with, I had shown this one earlier. So, if there is not a link down below, there should be. If not, I will put another one. But I went to Goodwill this week and I didn't find very much except for three pictures that I thought were very interesting. So when I saw this, this is not something I naturally gravitate to, but it is, I want to say a plaster with an inkwell and just all this floral decor, which is very ornate. This is by the company Cyro. This is by the company Cyroco. And they had art wall hangings made of hard resin or plaster. I've heard where they would make these very ornate things. They've made convex mirrors. And I had one just this summer that I'd sold for $80 with free shipping. Um, and when I saw this, I decided I knew instantly what it was by that company because of the eagle here. I'm like, surely that can't be. And sure enough, I look on the back, and it was. Now this thing is very heavy, um, but I'm not afraid of shipping heavier, bigger items. Um, I mean, I don't know how much this would sell for, but I paid so little for it. I paid about $3 at the Goodwill for this, and it's just really detailed. I don't know if you can see, but there's a ship on there. There's fruit, and then there are all these flowers there. Um, and it has the signature photo coat on the back. I know it's hard to see. I want to say this is 1973. It's written in Newman's back here. Um, I'll have to look at that. Um, so this I thought was very interesting just to see. And yeah, it's just so big. Um, I'll need to clean it up a bit, but still, I thought that was a very interesting find. Comps, I can't really find any right now except one person that has something similar to this, but it is not. It doesn't have an ink pen and paper to go with it. It's more like just more floral, and they were asking 125. So I don't know if it would sell at that price, but I just thought I'd give it a try. Um, and then the next thing I just kind of really instantly gravitated toward was this. This is, I have a hard time taking this off, but I know this is kind of hard to see. Oh, there we go. I'm going to do it this way, the lighting. I need to fix. But anyway, this is, here we go. Focus. Okay, this is by an artist by O'Neill McGrath or Michael O'Neill McGrath. And he does these pictures that are very kind of stained glass to me, that has a Mexican feel, but also Catholic art is what he's known for. But I thought the colors used were very beautiful. But like I said, I think I paid only $8 for it. Someone else had something similar, exactly, almost exactly like this. It's framed very nicely, and they were asking $125 for it. But then there are prints. Like here's the signature right down here. Can't um, do that right now. But there's these little details there in this huge picture with all the stories of the telling stories of the saints and of the people that go in there. And, just very, very interesting and very, I think, well done. So, it reminds me of when I remember visiting Notre Dame, um, and they would have the saints and figures of power on the front, and that's kind of like when I think about this when I look at this. And also, it made me think of the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the Disney one, um, with the saints singing and all that. So, um, kind of like I'm thinking why I gravitated toward that. And then the next thing I found after I went to the Goodwill was a picture that I found at the Salvation Army. They had 25% off their tan. And this is a beautiful cross-stitched hummingbird. I believe this was about $3 some cents. I'll have to look at the receipt. But somebody put a lot of work into this. It's clean. It's very, very lovely. Like, I'm just really touched by little things like that. And all the hard work that goes in there. I love this hummingbird picture. So there's that one. Now the bigger pictures will be a little challenge to ship. Lots of and this one was also for the booth that closed. And this is a print by Rembrandt, and I forget which one this is. But I like the frame. The frame has a little like scratch there, but I could see if I could fix that up, or just leave it in the original condition, which I found it. But it is nice. Beautiful, beautiful print. I don't know how much that would be for. I just really like it. And then these two are, one is a tourist piece, and I think that's a real kind of watercolor canvas. And this, it has a signature in pencil down below. But this one right here is a lithograph. Um, so this one says Jesus Christus, and it is based on a tale. Smells something kind of sweet. The wood. I don't know why. But this is a lithograph, I believe. Because it does say, and this one I spent hours looking for information. I believe this was bigger, but someone had cut it down to fit this frame, because I googled this exact A-33, which is the House of Art, New York, and there's some that were, some people were asking $80 for them, and others was a little bit higher. But I was confused because they had that exact same signature at the bottom, and I almost feel like this was cut down to fit this size of frame. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But the backing is old-ish, vintage. But I just thought that was really interesting. So, and then this one I've gotten at the same place where I got that Jesus Christus picture. The Jesus Christus picture was 25 cents. And then they had this beautiful, like, art, sailboat art. This one says Porticiolis, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Barbados. And then it has the artist's signature, like, right down here at the bottom. When I look at this picture, I don't think it looks like a print. I think it looks like a real canvas. So I don't know about this one. But it has a framing. It was framed at an actual place in Nebraska, and I think there's a disc here. I don't know, but it's very nicely framed um, in a metal uh, piece. So we'll see about that. But I just thought this was very gorgeous. Um, and I grew up with seeing a lot of seeing a little bit of tourist art where people in France would in some of the popular places, and I think well, I forget where it was. But I remember an artist kind of just standing there and doing sketches of the castles. Um, and so, like, that's what it kind of reminds me of. And I wonder if it's um, a tourist art piece because when I talked with the people who were selling this, they said that the person who had this picture had traveled a lot. So it could be. But anyway, that was a lot to do. I don't know how much that one was for. I guess I'll just try flying price up there. Because I think it's nice. I think they're all pretty nice, and that they'll bring different to get it done in one night. But yes, I have a lot to show you guys and a lot to talk about still. Hope you guys have a great day and